How you guys doing tonight? Damn, that ain't good at all. First bar ever. I'm working with Mexican dude, man. And I love my Mexican people. I live next to my Mexican people. When they get too loud, they bring me food. There's always an offset. But at work right now, there ain't no offset. This motherfucker came up to me today and said, "Hey man, do you watch that one show? The show on A&E? You know the one." And I said, "What?" "You know, with the people, with the stuff." And I was like, "No, I ain't never seen no And he's like, "You know the one, and they have too much stuff." This really fucking happened, all right? They have too much stuff. You know, it's on the A&E. It took me about an hour. I was working, and it dawned on, order! We had a long talk after that. This is the same guy. Now, he's good working, but he doesn't speak English. I mean, it's a problem sometimes. We have safety on the job site, you know? You can't go on the top of the ladder. I got fired one time for this guy. He got me fired for going on top of the ladder, so I had to have a class with his ass. I was like, "Look, Juan, that is his name. This, you cannot go on. This step underneath it, you cannot go on. This one, you can go on." And I had him do that back. And he went, See, bueno. About 10 minutes later, got on the top of the ladder and was escorted off of the job. I didn't even get to have lunch that day. Now, I'm sure all you Orange County people can tell that I don't have like the Orange County way of speaking. I'm from Compton, California. It's your neighbor up the street. Funny, I never see you guys come over. The neighbor up the street, you know. And another town that I'm from is called Henderson, Nevada. It's a little meth town outside of Vegas. Being from these two places, I only really know about two things in this whole world. That's methamphetamines. I know all about that, y'all. And barbecue. I know all about that. I know, look, a lot of people ask me sometimes, how do you mix the two? I wouldn't suggest it, but if you do, a dry rub. You gotta permeate the meat, man. This ain't no game. Alright? All I know about meth and barbecue. My high school was called Basic High School. It's a real school in Henderson, Nevada. Basic High School. I go by real rich. The reason why is in 1975, my mom was on heroin. She was a prostitute. She named me Rick James. That's my real name. Go on Facebook, type in Real James. Rick James. So picture me filling out a job application. The first question on it is, "What's your name?" And I gotta put down Rick James. Rick James from Compton. Not getting hired that day. Usually I leave, but I like to fill out the second question just for my own fun. Education. Basic high school. Rick James from Compton went to basic high school. Now every once in a while, I ain't got nothing to do. Weed store's not open. You know how it is, right? 9 in the morning. I fill out the third question, hobbies and activities. Your boy puts meth and barbecue. The only place I ever got hired was Subway. And I got fired from that. That's true. Yeah, man, that's all I know about meth and barbecue. And I raise kids, and these kids today are way lazy, man. Like, they can't even say words. Instead of saying jealous, they shorten it to jelly. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying crazy, these lazy kids say cray-cray. Now, this is how I know the lazy end up. They changed totally to totes my goats. That's longer and harder. My son has a friend named Demetrius Johnson. We've called him for 5 years DJ. I guess my son was high or something, because I heard him call him Deej. That's the laziest fucking shit I've ever seen. We already lazied it up for you. What the hell is you doing? I didn't trust my lazy kids. I got 2 of them, they're 18, they're twins. Alright? I didn't trust them when it came to getting a girl pregnant. I didn't trust the school system, so I taught them my way. We was at a barbecue, and they both had hot dogs. Okay, both of them. And I said, "This is my moment." I said, boy, come over here. And they came over and I got the ketchup. And I said, "That's a beautiful hot dog. You really want that hot dog really badly, don't you?" They're like, "Yeah, man, I'm hungry. We've been, playing basketball." I said, all right. And I took the ketchup and I just turned it over real quick. and I let that ketchup shit drip on it. You know, like the most deadliest cum in the world, pre-cum, the cum that's ruined so many lives. I drip pre-cum, oh excuse me, I drip pre-ketchup all over the hot dog, and I ruined them motherfuckers. I said, you still want to eat that? They said, no. I said, is it still enjoyable looking to you? They said, no. I said, well, pretty much the same thing happened with a lady. After you get her pregnant, you don't want to eat it no more, and it don't look as good. Sorry. So that's how I do my, kid advice. That's a true story too. I'm like, if y'all call protective services on me, they already 18. You can't really do that. Not one of you. Like I said earlier, I go to the weed store. I got 3 cards in my wallet. I got my driver's license. All right. I got my EDD card. That's your unemployment. Half of you know, half of you don't. And I got my medical marijuana card. Now guess which one of them motherfuckers ain't working? It's the only one working right now. That's what my priorities are. So I go on down to the medical marijuana, and I see the security guard there. And what the fuck happened to security guards? Like, I've done security, you get a t-shirt say security. Sometimes you get a flashlight. If you come to work every day, they get real happy for you. Give you a collared shirt say security, and you the manager of security. This motherfucker had on camouflage pants. Alright, he had on a Kevlar bulletproof vest. He's protecting weed. This motherfucker had boots on with the camouflage pants tucked into the boots. I don't even know why. It just was like that. This guy had a belt on that would have made Batman jealous. He had a gun, tasers, handcuffs, mace. He had a hair dryer. He could make me change and shit. $25. This motherfucker could do everything. And he got me thinking, security, that's minimum wage, right? That might be like $2 more, make you feel good. And you know the rule for minimum wage, right? You do enough not to get fired, and they pay you enough not to quit. That's the bargain. That's your deal. This motherfucker came in with a bunch of extras on. It made me think like you'll never go to McDonald's and see a guy coming on shift, and he's got a full chef's outfit, right? And he's got his $1,000 knives, right? Ready to kick some ass. I'm gonna make West Coast French toast today. You never see that shit. Stop trying so hard, big security guard. You're gonna be killed. Every once in a while I go back to Compton. It's home. And it's a little known fact. I'll educate you in Orange County. If you're white and you drive to Compton at night, the police assuming that you're going with something bad. It's reverse racism. It's all fucked up. You can't drive there if you're white at night. So every time I go there, like I said, I got a suspended driver's license. They try to take my car away. So I had to come up with a way out of this. This couldn't keep happening because they think you're going there for bad things. Now I am. I just don't like that they assume that shit. You know what I mean? So here's what I do: is as soon as I see him in my rearview mirror, I get out of the car and I just stand in the middle of the streets. Now they get out and trip out that I'm white, but they still pull the gun out. Freeze! And I just look at them like, really? What the fuck are you guys doing? Are you serious right now? There's only 3 of us white dudes out here. Yeah, I'm calling you white black cop because you act just like him. There's only 3 of us white dudes out here. You thought I wasn't undercover? Oh my God, guys! The Chiefs had me out here for months. You blowing my shit right now. Get the fuck in your car. What am I looking for? Method barbecue. I got a truck full of it right now. I'm getting it all off the streets. Thank you very much.